God, play rough. Absolutely screwing me. No. Oh, God, that would have been so bad. Oh. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berman. Today, we are hitting the VGC regulation F-ranked ladder with this Hitmonlee Tinkaton team. Before we begin, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, helping this video reach more people, helping the channel grow, I sure would appreciate that. You know, hit 10K recently. Very, very cool. We're already at like 10.5. Let's keep it going. I do appreciate anybody pressing any buttons to help this little algorithm get this little video to big numbers of people. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is typically when I stream. Do be there right at 7 if you want to get into the queue, because I battle against the chat. Just show up at 7 p.m. There's always instructions in the chat on how it goes down, but it is a short list, and it goes by quick, man. Less than 30 seconds, and it's already over. I'd love to see you there. Let's talk about this team very quickly. I set out to make a Hitmonlee team. I always end up making this team in some form, regardless of the game, regardless of the rule set. Once Hitmonlee enters the chat, we have a really beautiful way of setting Unburden next to Rillaboom. So we can pop Unburden, rather, with the Grassy seed and Rillaboom, and then all of a sudden Hitmonlee becomes insanely fast. What's fun about that is that on the same turn, you can fake out things with Rillaboom, and Hitmonlee can start coaching an Assault Vest Rillaboom. And now that Rillaboom gets bulkier and bulkier and bulkier. With Tera, it's really nice because you can obviously pop the Fire Tera to like live a fire hit, and then all of a sudden you're at +2 with coaching. Hitmonlee's also packing the Poison Jab to deal with like Flutter Mains and stuff if you feel like you need to do that. We got Suicune on the team, who's very exciting. I haven't used Suicune yet, but really just bulky water type, and also capable of setting Tailwind, which is really cool. Really, the coaching is there for all of the other physical attackers on the team, but when I used this team last night on stream, multiple times, I was coaching Suicune, because that Pokemon's already super defensive, and when you can boost its physical defense even more, you don't even care that you're not using the attack stat you're boosting. And then last but not least, I do want to talk about Tinkaton. Tinkaton was not on this team originally, and then I realized just how fantastic this Pokemon is right now. And it might even be the star of the show, because I really enjoyed using it last night on stream. This Pokemon, aside from the fact that Tinkaton Hammer does a ton of steel damage to a lot of Pokemon that don't like that, we have Mold Breaker, Fake Out, and Encore. Why is that important? Check it out. Wolf Glick just won the Charlotte Regionals with Farigiraf. You're going to see a lot of Farigirafs running around, people trying to copy Wolf. You can fake out that son of a gun. You don't even care that it's Armored Tail. Mold Breaker means you can fake out that Giraffe. Fake out on anything inner focus. Oh, there's not a lot of... Oh, really? Entei, Dragonite, bam, bam. Fake them out. They can flinch when you're hitting them with Mold Breaker Fake Out. And then we also have Encore, because there are so many Fake Out users right now that Tinkaton, not actually the slowest Pokemon in the world. You can, that Incineroar, it comes in, it fakes out once. Wrong mistake. That was a mistake. Wrong mistake? It's a mistake. Wrong decision. It's a mistake. Encore it into Fake Out, and now it's stuck Encoring. It's not Prankster Encore, but it works just the same. Anyway, that's kind of how the team works, and obviously, like I said, coaching can make the Incineroar deal more damage, the Tinkaton deal more damage, certainly the Dragonite deal more damage, and more often than not, the Rillaboom deal more damage. I'm very excited to use the team today. Hopefully you are too. Again, hit the buttons before we begin, and without any further ado, let's hop into some battles here. Shall we? Going up against Yahir. Yahir is rocking a Wheezing Regigigas team. Very interested, because how does Mold Breaker into neutralizing gas work? I'm not sure. Let me check my Tinkaton's. What Tera did I go with here? Water. Okay, so I can get burned. Great. I'm going to lead with Suicune. Feels like a good lead. I'm going to lead with Suicune and, yeah. And we'll go with Tinkaton in the back with Incin. This is gonna be we're gonna try and lean Tinkaton in this one. We're not gonna go with like Rillaboom and Hitmonlee do not very effective damage into Weezing, and with these teams, it feels like pretty important to get the Weezing off the field. I think the one caveat there is that it would have been nice to have close combats into the Regigigas, but I can hurt the Regigigas pretty bad by just dealing with the Weezing early. That's going to be my sort of strategy. They're just coming out swinging, man. All right. I don't know that I even want a Tera normal here if I'm totally honest. I'm just gonna Tailwind and click Outrage. I know I can't like target the Weezing here. I'm pretty confident that Dragonite, you know what? It is a max HP, max attack Dragonite. They go Stellar Tera. For those reasons, it might be Double Edge. That's gonna hurt, yeah. Still doesn't kill Suicune. Yeah, look at that. Suicune's a monster. There's the Tailwind. Yeah, see, Suicune itself outspeeds the Dragonite. And now we get the Outrage. We're going to go into the Regigigas, though. Not what I'd prefer. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and take that. Look at you. Look at you. Really glad that I didn't Tera, because I just didn't need to. Here I thought the best way to deal with the Regigigas was to kill the Weezing first. Funny how wrong you can be sometimes. Let's see what comes in now. Even though I'm burned with Dragonite, I do feel like I can deal some pretty serious damage if I just protect one turn. Now I kind of want Dragonite to, like, go away. Kind of. I can swap it out on this next turn and get, like, an Icy Wind with the Suicune before Suicune gets, like, Moonblasted. We'll see what the Suicune does. If the Suicune, like, Dazzling Gleams, I'm not going to be, like... I'm not going to cry about it. So then Tinkaton can come in behind a Tailwind. Is not horrible. It is a D-Gleam. Let's see how much it hurts. That hurts pretty bad. I don't know if I die to the burn though. Okay. I don't. 2 more turns of Tailwind. I think I go for the Icy Wind as sort of a parting gift for Suicune. I think I might swap Dragonite out. 1 more E-Speed could be pretty helpful. And I think it's an opportunity that I can get Tinkaton in on a turn that we still have 1 more turn of Tailwind, and I'm about to go for this Icy Wind. Weezing just protects that turn. Little speed drop. Suicune's gonna stay living too. Suicune is such a good Pokemon. It is just bulky as hell. It really is. I'm gonna Scald the Weezing and Fake It Out. at -1 speed, the Flutter Mane has to switch out, or I have... Yeah, they have to reset their speed stat here. They can't afford to let my Pokemon outspeed them. I got to be careful about this, though. If I get Encored into a Fake Out, that's trouble. The Citrus Berry activates. Okay. Ooh, how's it feel, Weezing? How's it feel? Okay. I'm going to swap Tinkaton back out hard here. I think only bad things can happen for Tinkaton. It can get burned. It can get Encored. Don't like that. Let's go for a Tailwind. Okay. And we'll just bring Ensign in hard. Can't get burned with the Ensign. And I doubt we see a Hydro Pump into the Tinkaton slot. Maybe just a Freeze Dry this weekend. Ooh, that was a good call, Berm. It's okay. It's okay. Incineroar is a monster. Let's remember Incineroar is a monster. Sludge Bomb's finally going to finish off Suicune, but Suicune got that Tailwind off before it was too late. I'm going to go Tinkaton here. I'm thinking Tink can just Gigaton Hammer this Weezing. While Ensign... I think I'm just going to Flare Blitz into the Iron Bundle slot. I'd like damage, please. And we already saw the Tera on that one really weird turn. Ooh, I can Encore you, I think. I can Encore you too. Ooh, to Encore. It's spoiled with choices here. Definitely the bundle, right? If I can pull it off, definitely the bundle. Just Tinkaton. This is a max speed Tinkaton for this exact reason. I'm thinking behind Tailwind we might pull it off. I don't think the bundle boosted speed. Let's try it. And now the Flare Blitz goes into the Weezing. We're burning Weezings. We're encoring bundles. How's it all feel, gang? And that thing is stuck doing that for the rest of this game. As long as I protect Tinkaton. Which I feel pretty confident that I can do. Mold Breaker's back. Actually, hold on. Are they going to pop a booster here? No. Okay. I forgot that this was a whole thing. In my mind, it was still the old way where boosters could pop with neutralizing gas. Oh, it did pop. Quark Drive activates, and there's the speed. Okay. So it's really fast, but... How many turns of Tailwind do we have left? Just the one. Ugh. Let's Gigaton you. I think I am going to Flare Blitz the bundle still. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, God. I hate this game. I hate this game. I literally just set that up for myself. It's all right. We outsped. They didn't protect with Flutter Mane. They probably could have protected with Flutter Mane there because if we run out of Tailwind, then Flutter Mane becomes faster than Tinkaton and you still have the opportunity to switch your moves. Lucky for me, my opponent didn't know that. Or at least, maybe they were choice specs, honestly. There goes Tailwind. We are going to play rough. We are going to Flare Blitz. They are going to cancel the battle. Tinkaton really showing what it can do there. And also, man, is Regigigas frail or what? That was something I came up against so much when I was using my Regigigas team. Just being stunned at the fact that that Pokemon is so massive that Pokemon's whole ability is that it's reducing its attack and speed, not its defenses. But its defenses are trash too. So it was cool to see that thing get one shot by just a banded Dragonite. And also so cool to see Suicune not only take a double edge, but then like stick around for like 5 more turns. Wild. Really good showing from the members of the team that aren't Hitmonlee or Rillaboom, which is what I set out to build a team around. Whatever. Good game to my opponent. We're going up against Mar. This is, if I'm correct... No, this is almost Wolf's team. Didn't Wolf have Fire Ogerpon? I think Wolf had Fire Ogerpon. But that's all right. We're definitely going with Tinkaton in this game. I'd love to fake out the Giraffe. And I may even be able to lead it with Bonky. We'll bring Hitmonlee in the back. We're not going to get the 1-2 punch of like Hitmonlee next to Rillaboom turn 1, but you know, Hitmonlee can still come in later, pop the Unburden. Grassy Terrain will likely still be around, and start coaching something else, which is always a good feeling. I could see something, honestly. Yeah, let's go with Dragonite as my last Pokemon. Yeah. I'm just looking at the Ogerpon, and I'm like, I think I have stuff for everything else. Ogerpon, I'm a little bit more of a question mark on, and Incin doesn't deal with it well, and honestly, Suicune, yeah, I think Suicune gets hit pretty hard by like a Horn Leech. And while Suicune is a bulky beast, its water move doesn't do a ton of damage. And into something like Ursaluna, it's like, yeah, I could get a super effective move off, but then I'd also have to deal with like water absorb potentially. There's a lot of stuff. And I don't think the super effective move ultimately even like 2-hit KOs the Ursaluna. Cool. So, do I need my grass typing? I'd become weak to like Ivy Cudgels, which might be annoying. I'm just going to double into the Flutter Mane. We're going to hit that thing hard with something here. And I don't think the Flutter Mane can one-shot either of these Pokemon. Tinkaton resists, and I have an Assault Vest on the Rillaboom. And I think I want to get faked out here by the Incineroar so I can Encore it. Tera Fairy is going to make it tougher. But I mean, the Gigaton Hammer, if I'm able to Gigaton Hammer here. They fake out Tinkaton. That was the correct play. The Moonblast is going to go into Rillaboom. Yeah, but Rillaboom lives it. We're going to go down to Recoil here, but we're going to deal some damage on the way out. We did get intimidated. Okay. Okay, I'm not too upset, actually, with how that played out. Because now we just go Hitmonlee. Nice physical defense boost. I probably should have waited a second to trick my opponent into thinking that I was thinking hard about it. Encore. And I think we just Poison Jab the Flutter Mane. I don't think I want to fake out or anything here. There's a lot of fake out on my team, and you really have to pick and choose when you use it. You don't want to just click fake out because you have it. In a lot of cases, it's like, no, we have like a clock here. And I'm setting a timer with the Encore into the Incineroar on this turn, which means that we got to get going. We got to kill stuff while the Incineroar is like stuck faking out. And if I can't kill with a fake out into the... it doesn't even matter. Like I just shouldn't be faking out here. I'm dealing with the Incineroar in a different way. Urshifu comes out here. It'll take a poison jab, but that one's going to be weak to close combat. They can't detect now because they saw the Encore. So I'm in like a crazy offensive momentum here. I think I'm just going to Gigaton Hammer the Instant slot. I could also Play Rough it. If it does stay in, then Play Rough does a lot to the... or does more to the Instant itself. Maybe Play Rough is the better play. 90 accuracy. That's pretty accurate. Instant's going to want to switch out, though. If only just to get Intimidates. Like, there's multiple reasons they'd want to switch out. And we're just going to close combat into the Urshifu slot. What wants to get hammered, dude? Come on. Ogerpon? Yeah, you're going to resist it, but it's going to do a lot. It's going to do a lot. And we have the Poison Jab on Hitmonlee here to just increase how threatening we are right now. Didn't do as much as I thought, I'll be honest with you. That thing really took that well. It really did do okay there. Instin's going to come back out here. Sure. I see you. It lowers my attack stat on the Hitmonlee, and Hitmonlee also, because it just close combated, is also at -1 special defense. That's okay, though. Who do they fake out right now? Let's Play Rough into Ogerpon and Poison Jab into Ogerpon. I'm still holding off on my Tera. That's damage. Oh my god, Play Rough absolutely screwing me. No. Oh god, that would have been so bad. Oh. That move is not 90% accurate. I'm not the first person to say it, but that move... It just isn't. It's not 90% accurate. If a Pokemon can do it. I want a Terra Normal for the damage output. Here's the thing. Ogerpon, I think, can pretty easily Spiky Shield here. Do I read that? How real is my opponent? I'm gonna E-speed into this slot. Give me the show me the Spiky Shield. Show me Spiky. Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve. Oh. I don't think this kills in any way, you know. But that's damage that I wouldn't have gotten. And it's just the U-turn. All right. Yeah, I'm still not in, like, the best position in the world. I still have to, like, take attacks, you know. Like, my opponent should just be doubling in here with moves. We're going to E-Speed Flutter Mane. The U-turn was a really nice play on my opponent's part. I think what I needed to happen was like a hard switch. If I'd gone for the E-Speed and took out the Flutter Mane there, then Incin comes back in here, and I absolutely just start E-Speeding into the Ogerpon. Because I don't think Incin's able to one-shot me or two-shot me, or... I don't know. I in my mind, like, Intimidate doesn't help, Fake Out doesn't help. Like, hard switching out was the better play there. Oh, the Follow Me happens now. Gotcha. That's, like, risky, right? Because doesn't Follow Me and E-Speed happen on the same priority bracket? I'm always so bad with my priority brackets. But I feel like there's a world in which Dragonite... Oh, gosh. This was such a bummer of a game. Made some fun reads at the end there, but honestly, like, missing the play rough would have been a whole different story. Let's, here. Mind Force is going to like this. Let's salty calc that real quick. I want to know what the play rough would have done to the Ogerpon. Even if it didn't one-shot it, to be honest, I feel pretty confident that... just having that missing HP would have come into play. Ogerpon. Picolytics doesn't have any base Ogerpon sets, which is absolutely devastating. It kind of depends on what kind of Ogerpon it is. Yeah, we're actually not going to get like a full answer here. It's saying here that if it's a full HP Ogerpon, I'm dealing 35.8 to 43.3 there. And I actually don't even remember what the HP was. I feel like it was around that, but it could have had half its health left. If they had defense investment on top of that, I was only doing 28 to 34%. If they had no bulk investment whatsoever, that was doing 43 to 52%. The only thing I can do to maybe get a better answer on this is riveting television, I know, is let's see how much a Hitmonlee does. Poison Jab from Hitmonlee with no bulk investment does 65 to 77%. Do I feel like that's what it did? No. I think it had some bulk investment. But maybe not full physical defense. Because, yeah, physical defense doesn't even drop it below half. It doesn't help that I don't remember exactly how much the Poison Jab did. It's okay. I mean, you know, no matter what, it would have been nice to get more damage on the Ogerpon. We can agree. Good game to my opponent. Trash Panda. Now, this is a Trick Room team, but guess who can fake out the giraffe? Likely the Trick Room setter. It's Tinkaton. So let's do that. Let's definitely do that. I'm thinking it could be nice to do next to... maybe next to Dragonite. Dragonite can't get intimidated, so maybe there. Maybe that. I don't hate it. And then I'm still looking for my Hitmonlee Rillaboom game, so we're going to bring them too. Both of them actually do have nice matchups here, because Hitmonlee can hit Incin and Ogerpon for super effective, and Ursaluna, and Rillaboom can hit Ursaluna and the Urshifu for super effective. I guess it depends on the Urshifu, but if it's the water one, Rillaboom hits it for super effective. If it's the dark one, Hitmonlee hits it for super effective. Oh, it's so funny. I didn't realize that that person's name was Trash Panda. I kind of thought it was the name of the team because it's Blood Moon. But no, yeah, that's... Huh. No intimidates over here, fellas. Let's cool it. Let's cool it. We're gonna fake out the Ursaluna here for sure. And do I Outrage or do I E-Speed? It's totally possible that the Farigiraf just swaps in hard here. So I think I just Outrage. Because Dragonite can't E-speed in front of Farigiraf, and I don't want to lock into that. Let's just Outrage with Dragonite. It worked for me well earlier. If that's the one switching out, I don't think that I can fake out... Can I still fake out Ursaluna with Armor Tail on the field? I think so, actually. Or does it have to be that I'm faking out the Farigiraf? I think I can fake out no matter what because of Mold Breaker. Tera normal. All right. If it was Tera Ghost, I was going to cry. It would have been so many fail-safes in place. And the Outrage goes into the Trick Room user. I am not mad about that at all, dude. At all. I'm a bit concerned about just taking an Earth Power here. I think it's pretty likely. But my opponent really has to make a decision. Do they let their Ogerpon just die to an Outrage plus... Like, I think I can just Gigaton Hammer into this slot. It's not going to be very effective against the Ogerpon if they follow me. But the Spiky Shield was also potentially a play. Oh, that's just a double potential play. Maybe they're trying to stall Outrage. It'd be awesome to get 3 turns of Outrage. I'm not ready for myself to get confused here. Oh, and it randomly picked a Spiky. Alright, we did not get, yeah, we didn't get killed there. What's cool about that now is I can Encore a Protect easily. So I think I potentially try to Encore the Ursaluna. I will outspeed the Ursaluna. Oh, and I actually now get to, yeah, I get to reset my Outrage, in fact. We're going to Encore the Follow Me instead. You know, not ideal, but like I said, we have the Hitmonlee in the back to really close combat that Ursaluna pretty hard. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need the Follow Me Encored there. They came for Dragonite hard there. Wow. Yep. Cool. So, we know their last Pokemon is the Incineroar. Who do I want to get intimidated? Hitmonlee or Rillaboom? I think... Huh. Honestly, maybe Rillaboom. Yeah. I think it's likely that Tinkaton gets faked out here. My biggest holdup here is that I'm actually giving the Ursaluna a way of recovery right now. Which doesn't feel as good, but... Like, what I can now do, they can't protect on the fake out. I can just fake out Ursaluna if I want to. Let's attempt to Gigaton the Ursaluna. While I also fake it out. They have to be Flare Blitzing Tinkaton here. If they aren't, then I just get to Encore that Protect. They also have to kill Tinkaton with the Flare Blitz. They went for it. Ooh, they got it. Not awesome for my... Not awesome for my potential end game here. But they just protected with the Ursaluna, right? So what I think I do is I close combat the Ursaluna. I think I Tera Fire here so I don't take a Flare Blitz directly to my face. And do I think I need a high do you think I can high horsepower to cheekily get the high horsepower into the Incineroar if the Ursaluna dies? Like, I'm going to attack into Ursaluna here no matter what. Do I think it can be high horsepower, or do I think I need to Wood Hammer to ensure that I kill the Ursaluna on this turn? I think that one. Both of my Pokemon will outspeed here. No question. Jolly, Rillaboom outspeeds both of these guys. But does it kill both of these guys? They attempted the double protect. This Ursaluna, poor Ursaluna, has just been sitting here as just, oh, I could have high horsepowered. No, this ensures that I kill it. It's okay. This Ursaluna has literally just been sitting here as like a target. It's like I can't let it attack because it will deal tons of damage, but it hasn't had opportunities to do so. It just keeps getting, you know, fake out pressured and, you know, whatever else. I win this game here at this point, but I really am just going to go ahead and, you know, I probably should just close combat, but we're not going to do that. We're going to be a little cheeky here. Do one of these. My opponent likely just cancels the battle. No. All right, we do get to do the coaching. You know, completely unnecessary, I would say. And we are going to miss the high horsepower. Oh, no. Have I just messed up? I mean, the Flare Blitz is going to do a ton of recoil here. And it's going to be really hard for this Incineroar to deal any damage to my Fire Tera Rillaboom. And I do have confidence that I still just win this one. But if I'm wrong, ooh, that's going to be, I'm not going to sleep too good tonight. Oh. Man. We missed the play rough earlier, which I think made it so that I couldn't miss 2 high horsepowers in a row at the end there. That's why I felt confident with that play. Technically gave my opponent an out, though. Technically. Fun battle. Glad that I got to use the boys in the back finally. And Tinkaton's still just doing a ton for me. It's in the name. Good game to my opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you want to use this really fun Hitmonlee Tinkaton team for yourself, be my guest. Rental code on screen. Full team breakdown, PokePaste, always in the description below. Go check it out. If you see anybody asking about what the sets are, obviously feel free to respond and just let them know it's always in the description. If the sets exist anywhere on any Pokemon YouTuber's video, if they exist, they're in the description. If not, they might not know because it's not their team. Thanks so much for checking out this video in the first place and clicking it. I really enjoyed using Tinkaton. I think it's a really great anti-meta pick at the moment. That term is thrown around a lot. I don't love to use it, but it absolutely applies to Tinkaton. So many popular things right now are countered by it, slash are not expecting what it can do. So for sure, on a best of one closed team sheet ranked ladder situation, Tinkaton, man. I might end up using it some more, to be honest. I might throw it on some more teams. Because yeah, I could see it doing wonders even without like Hitmonlee. Obviously, it doesn't need Hitmonlee to do what it does. Cool. All right. Well, again, Tuesday night 7 p.m. That's when I stream. Come by, and I think that's all I got for you. Hit the buttons on the way out. And until next time, my name is Berm. See you later.